utter sadness. The other side, pure elation. And you saw that too from Daigo as he walked off. He had a smile on his face that you rarely see.
He's got to feel that he knows a couple of weird. We had the double crossover in the corner, the Raw Ultra, the Mise, looking like he was going to have a chance to really punish his demon attempt, which we all saw coming.
Right.
That's the worst part about it. You see that thing coming
Daigo,
a mile away,
yeah,
and then he still hits you with it.
Yep.
That just feels wrong.
No, man. But yeah, Daigo, happy to move on. He's going to be continuing here.
The beast lives.
That's right. That's right. Do not believe the Twitters. The beast is still alive and kicking. All right. So it looks like coming up next, we are going to have one of the top 8 finishers from last year, Snake Eyez.
I am familiar.
Yes, a very strong Zangief player, and I know this guy has been. He wants to get back to that top 8 for sure.
And he's another guy who I think I was talking about this earlier today, who, again, when he exploded onto the scene, there became a lot of pressure, a lot of interest in him. And frankly, the kind of character he plays is such an uphill battle in every situation. And he had I think some people were saying like, oh, we're disappointed. We're not huge fans of Snake Eyez anymore because he's not just winning every tournament with Zangief, which would be an incredible feat. But I think that sort of takes the expectation level down a little bit. The pressure comes off the shoulders of the player, and he's able to go back to doing the kind of things that got him into that limelight in the first place. I think he's been playing loose. He's been playing fresh. I've been happy with what I've seen from him today. And he's got like a good mental attitude, which is super critical to survive the grindhouse that we have here at EVO 2015. Again, we have boiled it down from 2,300 players to what will be 8 men walking away from this stage tonight.
I mean, it sounds almost impossible to do, but we've done it here. We are in the process of doing it. Snake Eyez is going to be going up against Reiketsu from Japan, TS Reiketsu, and this is, again, elimination match. All the matches that you're watching here on the stream are elimination matches.
That is, you joined us for the losers bracket action. Welcome here. This is the heartbreak stage where dreams go to die.
Yep, exactly.
As well as having some incredible players. So
this is where dreams do become dreams.
Back into dream mode.
Yeah, but
I saw actually the brackets today, like the paper printout of all the brackets. It was like a comic novel. Like if it was like some sort of joke in a teen romp where they were like, oh, you got to read this huge book. It was like a joke book. Like it was so unbelievably thick. It was like War and Peace times 10.
Right. Yeah.
Of just brackets and the stuff that these
people
all of our judges had to work through today.
Some people may laugh like, oh, why do you still have paper brackets at EVO? They are the best way to run these tournaments. Don't let anybody tell you any other way, because one of the biggest problems, honestly, is if the internet dies on you, what do?
Internet dies on you, your phone dies, the battery dies, somebody
you don't
spills
get
coffee
good signal.
on whatever it is.
Exactly.
You can still read your chicken scratch through the coffee stains. Yeah, this is a fault-resistant tournament. it ain't the shiniest thing, but these guys have been born in blood, like learning how to run tournaments the hard way. They know what works. It's like the U.S. Marines of tournaments. They ain't the flashiest, but they get it done.
I know it. Look, EVO has a little very shiny coat of paint on there. It is still very
Don't
grassroots.
be fooled by this giant stage.
Yes, exactly. It's a
lot
still
of blood,
very
sweat,
much
and tears.
Very much a grassroots tournament here. Very much,
Oh yeah, absolutely. It would not be impossible without a great deal of collaboration from groups across the fighting game community, as well as all of you watching home tonight and giving us a reason to put on.
Oh
such an
yeah,
incredible
absolutely.
show.
There is no reason for us to do this if you guys aren't there watching. Also, the people at the venue watching as well.
That's correct.
Shout outs to all of you guys at home.
And here we come, Reiketsu. This is a tough draw for Snake Eyez.
Woo.
You don't expect to be running into Vega players this far into the bracket. I do think Vega is a highly underrated character in this game.
Yes.
He's just a naturally strong character type when you combine his fast walk speed with his incredible range, and he doesn't do bad damage. Now getting things like a cross-up, not something we're going to really see in this match particularly. You want to stay away from Zangief. But look at the control here. Just smart buttons.
Yeah, I've seen Snake Eyez blow up some really good Vegas in the past, but Reiketsu, probably a different story here. You can see already doing half damage to Snake Eyez, and Snake Eyez has not been able to have an opportunity to get anything going.
And that is as predicted. Like, Snake Eyez is looking for a mistake, and Reiketsu is getting him a big nothing in dangerous situations. He's holding that perfect range.
Yeah, choosing good buttons to anti-air. He's gone air to air, low fierce. Oh, he tried to air again.
Oh! And Snake Eyez pushing him into the corner.
Yeah, Snake Eyes is willing to lose a lot of life as long as he can slowly get into that corner. But that jump and then a beautiful throw.
That could be the difference. The linchpin of the round right there. That damage now puts Snake Eyes into real danger of dying to just pokes. Beautiful counter poke, but Snake Eyes not able to follow it. There's the green hand.
Oh, not far enough. Not quite far enough.
So close. That was pixels away from being in the grab range, which could have set Snake Eyes on a tear. But Reiketsu, incredible control. You got to dance on the edge of a knife to get it done here. But you must hold that distance. There it is. That is reactable. You can actually react to that crouching roundhouse, but he's got to be ready. And that jumping forward he's using to put pressure on, it hits lower, it hits faster than a lot of other moves and stays out for a good long time with a lot of active frames.
Right.
That's able to pressure Vega, and he knows Vega is not charging for his proper anti-air.
Right. Well, the nice thing about that jumping, the biggest problem of that jumping forward is that not a lot of block stun or hit stun, but here we go, Snake Eyes. Try to get him with the empty jump. Ooh, no punish from Reiketsu. You really wanted to get his claw back, which I totally understand in this matchup.
And Snake Eyes seems to have found his answer.
Oh, and Reiketsu got a little cute, thought, you know what, you're not going to do wake up SPD. I'm going to apply some pressure, but Snake Eyes catching him.
I like Reiketsu's face here as we cut away. It's got a certain sinister quality.
Yeah, oh, he got caught by the neutral jump. Fierce. Got to be scared now.
Super dangerous. Yeah. So much dizzy. Wow, I like him firing back here. Just going for it.
But now Snake Eyes, he spent the meter. Because I was about to say, on 4 bars, Zangief is one of the scariest characters that EX Green Hand into
red focus,
Yep. He's going to try to build his meter back, but great
I love
punish.
the adaptation back and forth here. Snake Eyes looking for some counter pokes, but he realized that the key so far against Reiketsu has been that jumping forward to try and apply pressure. As you pointed out, it is difficult to convert into anything super interesting off it, but it is creating a new situation that Reiketsu has to react to. And denying him that range he wants to keep.
Oh, beautiful.
This is going to be, right now, what is he going to do? He's going to burn it.
Yeah.
Reiketsu smartly realizing that forward dash.
Beautiful punish, yeah.
Not safe.
You see Snake Eyes shaking his head, very frustrated with himself.
Yeah, Snake Eyes definitely has sort of a Gryffindor style to him. And I think we're dealing with a definite Slytherin in the form of Reiketsu here.
And he's got the snake tattoos so to apply.
Good point. Okay, there's a punish.
Yeah, Snake Eyes, I mean, look, he's a great player, but one of his biggest strengths is strong footsies. When he runs into another player who has better footsies than him, that is when Snake Eyes has had problems.
Oh, nice air throw to get out of the corner, but still nice advantage here for Snake Eyes and can afford to play a little more conservatively. That is one thing. Okay, wow, just closes it out. Great stuff. Snake Eyes battling back. That is the one thing, the style of control that Reiketsu has been playing doesn't generate any natural damage.
Right.
It's not generating any block damage, so if Snake Eyes can get an early lead, it's something he could potentially hold on to and play a little bit more defensively himself. Snake trying for that neutral jump. He got paid off with that one jumping headbutt.
Again, oh wow, caught him with that low jab, trying to chase him down, but out of the corner.
A nice completion there from Reiketsu. Very difficult combo to land. Delicate links involved. And now Snake Eyes has given him the full screen to back off to. Wow,
ooh, wow.
Great stuff.
Yeah, great reaction.
And that was sort of a setup. He wanted Snake Eyes to neutral jump and was ready immediately with the correct button to counter.
Oh, but no, okay, chasing him down.
And that's Snake Eyes' specialty from there. He caught him pushing a button.
And he's got him to lose his claw, too. You know Reiketsu wants that, so he's going to focus cancel to get it.
He burned 3 bars just to get that claw back. That is the level of investment. He knows that that extra range is absolutely critical for him to win this match.
Yeah, the low fierce anti-air just not going to work the same way without it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that was supposed to be ultra maybe he was trying to go for?
I don't know. He might have just run away. I don't believe that.
Be careful. You got that EX green hand ready to go.
Snake Eyes queued up here. He's got the tools he needs to break this wall.
Again, that air-to-air, and then a beautiful throw again from Reiketsu.
Pumping his fist. He knows. Wow. Snake Eyes going to the Red Bull. A little obvious, I think, in this situation. Easily red move. Okay, good guessing here.
Oh,
there's the possibility
chase down
punish.
the back dash. Oh, and he's just going to go for it. Get the big damage now while he can.
And we'll see. He's going to want to keep the pressure on here because it's such a good situation.
Oh, drops his combo, and this is a big opportunity now for Reiketsu. Not only gets out of the corner,
but Snake Eyes sitting on that claw. He's going to park his butt right on that thing.
Yeah,
and may try and walk it off the screen, but not let it back. Oh, he let it back in.
And what you did mention one thing though. Oh wow, he actually confirmed that. He got that that whole combo. When Vega has that life deficit,
Yeah.
he has to play the game that Snake Eyes wants to play now.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
Snake
He has
Eyes
to
will
come to
be,
you.
yeah, Snake Eyes will be willing to sit there until the time runs out. So Vega has to do something. He can't play that defensive game anymore.
Snake Eyes looks like he's doing some math as well, thinking through. And again, shout outs to the quality of matchups we're seeing here, not just in terms of players, but the character variety's been incredible. You're really getting a chance to see a lot of the cast play just at really, truly world-class levels.
The character variety has been ridiculous here on the stream for this whole tournament.
I actually almost got bored of watching Chun-Li and Ibuki earlier today because they're just everywhere. I'm like, wait, where have all these characters been? I never see these guys, and now somehow they're all on the main stage at EVO. They're coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, but again, every single one of these matches can be used as textbooks examples on how to play footsies, how to play mind games and such. Just like you said, top-level play all around.
And both of these guys have played these characters perfectly to their strengths. They're not doing anything particularly odd with them. They're just making great, incredible close-up reads. What a counter poke.
Oh, here we go. Snake Eyes getting in there.
And that time the Crouching Fierce doesn't work. And the scary part is that can start giving you not the same confidence. The standing roundhouse, not a move we've seen too much from Reiketsu. It is a very legitimate anti-air. Okay, he wants that claw, yeah.
Now Snake Eyes does have a lead, so it's very interesting that it looks like he's trying a little bit more, being a little aggressive, a little over-aggressive in my opinion.
I think Snake Eyes doesn't love to play the defensive game. That's not where he's happiest. He's capable of doing it and smart enough to know when to pull it out. But he's not. That's not his zone.
Oops.
Interesting.
Missed the throw, yeah. I think he tried it, but I think he just missed it. Snake Eyes trying to get in.
What?
Oh,
what?
He backdash!
What?
The backdash!
What a read. Can it close it out?
Going
I think he's
for
got
a
little too much. Yes, he's got a little too much life, so he survives. But
safe jump setup.
No mask.
Oh, it just goes for it. Wow.
Wow. He smelled mental brokenness in Reiketsu, went right for the grab, found it, said you won't backdash again, even though he's been defanged. Unbelievable read from Snake Eyes.
Yeah, Snake Eyes looked like he was completely out of that round. Maybe he was expecting an air-to-air, but he caught a backdash.
He got even us to forget what ultra he was playing, and that is exactly why. Vega he's a fast character on the ground, a quick backdash, but not actually the best, and airborne for just long enough to make that effective. For those of you new to this, that ultra will only grab
out of the air.
Yes. So if you're on the ground, that literally cannot hit you.
Oh, here comes Snake Eyes, but nice job, Reiketsu, just staying out of there. Yes, again, Reiketsu will take that trade any day, every day.
But that's also not a bad for Snake Eyes bad trade in terms of damage, but also knocking off that claw.
Yes,
yeah.
That's the biggest
exactly
problem.
the point we were going for, but Reiketsu quickly reclaiming it.
Reiketsu has to be so nervous now because of that, again, that green hand in the
and I gotta
focus.
Think, not only is this best point Snake Eyes and he's gonna burn it, will it be enough?
Not quite. But he has a huge lead. He's got to watch out. Reiketsu.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
Himself.
And Reiketsu destroyed and hit the Xbox button. He is wiped out, mentally drained.
Wow,
Snake Eyes enjoying Red Bull, pumping his fist in the air. Look at those guns. Feeling it from the crowd.
And Reiketsu is crushed.
Awkward handshake. And the flag. What is that?
Wow.
That is neither Japan nor America,
USA.
but
we'll take it. We'll take it. It's got red, white, and blue on there.
Flags,
I don't know. No, but
it's fun to wave
shout outs. And you know what? Snake Eyes has had a lot of support from Red Bull recently as well.
True.
So
that's true. And man, wow, these matches have been magnifique.
And this is the way. I mean, look. The reason why people like watching Snake Eyes, why do a lot of people like Snake Eyes? Because he pulls a lot of those matches out that you just don't feel like he should have won.
No.
That round where he got that Ultra 2, none of us remember that he had that, and none of us even thought that was a situation to use it.
What's he doing? He's just making good decisions. He's making good reads and good decisions at the right time, staying unpredictable, but getting it done and really playing to the opponent. And even when they were even in life and going back and forth, I liked it. For Snake Eyes, I didn't quite get a chance to say it because the action was happening too fast on screen. Because that's Snake Eyes' happy place. He's happy playing under pressure like that. For Vega, that's a terrifying. Like you're dancing on that right on the verge of destruction all the time. That can't be comfortable. But Snake Eyes, that's where he lives.
Yep. And this is going to be a really rough match for both of these players. Ricky Ortiz, of course, she's a strong player from NorCal, former second place EVO finisher.
Exactly, one of NorCal's finest.
Yep, and XSK Samurai, not really technically from Northern California, more from Central California, from the Fresno area, but he is so strong. He made it out of a really rough pool, as did Ricky, actually.
Wow.
Both of them came out of some really strong pools. XSK Samurai, a very strong Ryu player. Ricky has gone to a lot of different characters. I've seen her play Poison. I've seen her play...
There's been Drift. There's some Rose once in a while.
Rolento.
Yeah.
Yep, so let's see. Oh, but she's going to stick with her tried and true. Rufus, it looks like.
Rufus, of course, responsible for a lot of Ricky's early success in the Street Fighter 4 series. And XSK Samurai, always known as just sort of a real technician, plays a lot. Makes good decisions in game, but really is just about fundamentally executing.
Right, yes.
Here's the game plan for this character. I know this matchup. I will execute it to the best of my ability. And with, sprinkled in with some good reads, but a traditionalist.
Yeah, he's very much a fundamentals kind of player. When you watch him, it's not going to be flashy. It's not going to be the craziest of stuff, but he's just going to do a lot of really great things.
Ricky, she can get in, mix it up.
I
mean, that's the thing with Rufus as a character. He can generate offense from nowhere. The dive kick creates that possibility, and Ricky thrives in those high-pressure situations.
Wow, Ricky trying to go for, looked like an early fireball read.
Predicting
with a
fireball,
Galactic Tornado.
Threatening the crouching fierce. Okay, again.
There's that dive kick.
Ricky challenging,
to
Risky
throw
stuff.
out the jump timing so to beat the crouch strong anti-air.
But again, by announcing that Ricky's going to go to that low strong option, maybe gives XSK Samurai a little bit of false confidence.
Well, there it is again. XSK Samurai got to pull off the exact same trick again.
And how many fireballs have we seen here? Very few.
Right.
Relatively.
But Evil Ryu is really dangerous now. We talked about how scary Zangief is with 4 meters. Well, to be honest with you, Evil Ryu may be just as scary with only 2.
I don't think that's a wrong assessment whatsoever.
Ooh, a little too far.
Interesting idea.
Yeah,
trying to hit late with that doesn't come. He just wanted to get out of that corner because that's where he is not comfortable. Wow.
And there's XSK Samurai using that option select, putting the throw tech in there along with the low strong, pushing all 3 of those buttons to stop the dive kick. And if Ricky does decide to go for the throw, he techs the throw.
And the thing that both excited me and worries me about Ricky's first round was she was content to sit and really not dive kick. There weren't a lot of major dive kick pressure, a lot of respect for XSK Samurai, and just trying to win with standing forward, crouching roundhouse, with normals, which is not the way you win with Rufus traditionally.
Now Ricky Ortiz, she's sitting on a ton of meter. She's got resources all over the place.
But we're not seeing those messiahs. We're not seeing any real attempt to try and crack it open.
Ooh!
Wow.
No ultra from XSK Samurai,
it was a
but
very
still,
strange choice.
Manages to jump back and get that standing roundhouse to intercept the attempted jump from Ricky Ortiz. Ricky Ortiz down 1 game.
And again, this is loser's bracket, man.
Yep.
This is the stage of tears here. So Ricky
on the verge of elimination.
Yeah,
and
gotta figure it out here.
Ricky, just like Snake Eyes, was a last year top 8 finisher.
Just always been one of America's sort of shining lights.
On
the Street Fighter side, for sure.
I mean, we saw Kindebu earlier. We mentioned he was a grand champion in CVS 2.
Yeah.
Who was second place was Ricky Ortiz that year. Yeah. Oh, and she's going to go with Poison now. She's going to try this character out a little bit. Poison, of course, very strong in the Fireball War. Going to be able to keep up with
some
Evil
of the highest
Ryu.
control in the game, but makes me a little nervous in terms of overall confidence level because this character is not going to be a total surprise to XSK Samurai. Using that nice long range on the low forward into the Rekka completion. You get enough hit stun off that also to make a decision on whether you're going to Rekka or throw another fireball.
Right, but I love the aggressive pressure from Ricky to start this because Poison not known for an aggressive character, but Ricky playing it very aggressive right now.
And XSK Samurai looking a little bit unsure of how to approach here. Good counter poke. Good challenge there. And Poison's anti-air options all okay.
Oh, here we we go. XXK Samurai. Oh, doesn't choose to do a fireball FADC combo. Instead goes for the hurricane.
I think he might have been able to kill with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Might be a choice that comes back to haunt him. Interesting.
Oh, wow, just a point blank.
Ricky just going in.
Yeah, in your face fireball.
Does not care. Takes out the fireball. Finds the focus.
Oh, and Link gets the Link off of that overhead. Such a great weapon for Poison.
Great pressure, and just like that, XSK is at 50% and dropping.
Yeah, successfully gets out of the corner, though. Oh, but Ricky's going to get right out of there. What's the mix-up, left or right? Oh, nice. XXK Samurai says, you know what, I'm just going to...
He's got to do something here.
Yeah. But, you know, Evil Ryu's a good character to do something with it. Here we go. Low Fierce to stand her up.
Oh, the Trixie.
But beautiful.
Great block by Ricky.
Oh, but that's a proper punish.
That
Ricky missed the combo. Oh, my God. So much damage.
No animation at the end of that, and still does that much damage.
Yeah, wow.
Poison not with the most life in the game, but still, that seemed brutal. And just like that, it is going to be match point XSK Samurai. Ricky Ortiz could be sent home.
Now on the verge of elimination here. Oh, went for the cross-up.
Yeah.
And XXK looked like blocked it successfully. Oh, very nice use of that jump roundhouse from Poison. Very similar to Makoto Jump Fierce. Oh, a beautiful whiff punish.
Whoa, I like that trick. He had
that's going to be it.
Just like that.
XSK Samurai is going to move on. Mikey.
And honestly, I'm sad to see Ricky go. Also, as a NorCal resident, I know she's going to be upset about this one. But at the same time, credit to XSK Samurai's work. He's put in a ton of work and has been always, again, on the edge of doing some really great things. Has put a dent in a lot of great players and is now looking to make that climb.
Right. And you know what? Ricky has, basically said of herself that she probably has the most second place finishes at EVO. And it's true. She got second place in Marvel one year, MVC 2, I should say. She got second place in CVS 2, as you mentioned.
Got the whole list.
Second place against Daigo in Ultra Street Fighter 4. So you can see, very multi-talented player.
For sure. I think we're going to throw it over to a message from our sponsors.
All right.
I really like the way they're trying to make it more professional. Thanks to the monitor, her eyes are getting more comfortable.
All right, welcome back, guys, and we are going right back into it with another great match coming up. We saw Filipino Man eliminate his SoCal friend, Velociraptor, but now his reward is to go up against Hori Sako. Hori Sako, of course, one of the stronger Elena players, kind of first got everyone. Again, he's always pioneering characters. He pioneered Cammy in Super. And Vanilla in Super, pioneered Ibuki, pioneered Evil Ryu,
Elena,
and now he's a pioneer of Elena, but he's actually decided to stick with Elena. So most of the time, we were joking about this on the other stream, but whenever he gets a character popular, he drops that character. He's like, you know what, I'm not unique anymore, so forget this character.
And of course, has to be a ridiculous execution character. Or he's Sako, for those of you new to the scene, known as one of the 5 gods of Japanese fighting games. It's a trope that gets thrown around a little too much, but he really backs it up in a lot of ways. Incredible stuff. And I think what we also might have seen, I think the presence of Tony Cannon there may indicate that Sako had requested a blind pick.
Okay.
So he wanted to be coming at this with a surprise.
And one other thing, too. Last year, Momochi was the Capcom Cup champion. Previous year to that, Sako.
There you go.
Yep. Both of them, unfortunately, for Shin, defeating Shin in grand finals.
Well,
Filipino Man does not want to play Rose in this matchup, apparently. Also has decided to go with Poison like Ricky did in the previous match.
You got a new character, I got a new character too. Let's go. Let's see. So Sako having his way with her so far.
just building meter, doesn't even care about running into those fireballs. Really knows that there's not much else that's going to happen.
And the speed of Elena is such that the idea of being kept out is not really a major concern for her. Even though she's got a terribly floaty jump, her ground speed and options make her just sort of one dash away from right on top of you at all times.
Plus another thing, if she focus back dashes enough fireballs, she's just going to get healing.
Yeah,
from the screen away and just build up healing. Yeah.
Totally legitimate strategy from across screen. It's sort of a depressing strategy too. Like it's demoralizing for the opponent. Yeah. And beautiful round there from Sako, really clean. And I'm worried here for Anton, Filipino Man. He's looking a little puzzled. Is like, how am I going to crack this? How am I going to break through this wall? Wow, another very clean slide. We saw him open with that in game 1. Okay, catches him with the overhead. A little bit of a lead to work with now.
Yep.
Not challenging Sako's jump approach at all. And again, Poison's wake-up options or air defense options limited to either normal moves or a very narrow vertical column.
Yeah, and combined with the fact that Elena has just really odd hurt boxes.
Yeah, odd hurt boxes and odd jump-in normals as well. It's not a person you necessarily want to be challenging out of the air if you don't have to.
Oh, wow, just a
Gutsy.
raw whiff punish with the Whip of Love.
Oh.
Yeah, that's rough right there. But, you know, fortunate that Sako didn't punish it more than he could have probably. Oh, wow.
Oh, I like that switch.
Oh, wow, Sako.
Wow, it's getting a little scrambly here. Some struggles on both sides. Close to even in the life department.
Yep, see, there you go. From the screen away, just heal and just get hit by a fireball. You're going to come out life positive. Nice. Smart stuff from Filipino Man, not to stand up and get hit by that second one.
And I like Filipino's Man little dance, or his little dance here, back and forth. A lot of crouching, a lot of back and forth dashing.
Ooh.
It makes his approach a little less predictable to Elena.
Good
It's going to be close, yes.
Wow, that
Big
did a lot of damage.
Filipino Man, wow. Some sort of cool little move there. I don't know what that was.
Like that was the slap of death.
Yeah, it looked like the slap of death, like almost like he had an invisible cape that he was like flourishing over his shoulders. He's got the guy has a certain style to him. You gotta admit.
Again, another one of those, players up. I don't want to call him up and coming, but very young. You know what I mean?
He's here, yeah.
A bright future for the Street Fighter scene.
He's got a lot of years left in him, yeah.
Now, honestly, before 2009, I really thought we were all going to run out, the Street Fighter players. But thanks to the resurgence created by Street Fighter 4, we got a lot of very strong young players.
You go down to the Street Fighter store. Sorry, we're all out of players.
Can I get some Street Fighter players? Sorry, man. They went out of style long ago.
Oh, another tough drop from Filipino Man there.
Oh, wow. Not able to punish in time.
And again, a lot of movement here, back and forth from Filipino Man, trying to be a less stable target. Oh, that's a punish.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, not into the Rekka. Maybe he was scared it was too far, was going to miss. It can happen. Oh, there it is.
Smart, goes for it. And Filipino Man, game 1.
Fist pump. We had a slap that first round, and then he has a fist pump this round.
You can see the emotion in him. He's looking for someone to high five. That person is not allowed onto the stage.
Yep.
Sako shrugging it off. Literally.
Sako, gonna stay with Elena. Gonna stay with healing. We
saw
Sako use
brave dance.
He used it earlier on the other stream.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Everyone was excited. Woo, brave dance.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. He used brave dance earlier on stream, on the other stream.
I think there's a lot of matches where it's probably, at least in my mind, theoretically advantageous, but healing is just so demoralizing. You have to play around it. It really sucks the will to live out of your opponent. It's got some weird side benefits.
Yeah, there was one point where I played a little bit of Elena online, and you could totally tell every time I felt it when I activated healing, even though it was online. You could see like the salt raining down from the opponent character.
You would do healing, wouldn't you? You're right. I am trying to win. And now Sako showing a lot more movement, and wow, I love the challenge. Filipino Man feeling himself perhaps a bit too much there, and a nice punish from Sako.
And a wake-up low jab counter challenge.
But doesn't complete.
What was Sako trying? Just walked right into that.
I don't know, but Filipino Man was even surprised. He wasn't expecting that to hit.
Nice punish from Sako. Is going to activate that healing, and let's see the salt coming raining down from the opponent. Oh, and a combo off of the trade.
What?
Oh, beautiful.
What?
Goes for the raw ultra. How much damage is this going to do?
It's a spanking machine, not quite enough, but he's got some bar. What?
Oh,
What?
That was
He read it the whole
crazy.
way, and it is match point Filipino Man.
He went for it, and Sako, again, another top 8 player from last year who has the potential to be sent home.
Will the kid do it against the grizzled veteran, the god of Japanese fighting games, the home to fighting games? This young upstart from the middle of California thinks he can do it, and he is playing hard this round. He is playing with a lot of confidence.
Okay,
And he
yeah.
needed to burn
great
it in a
counter.
great challenge.
Yep.
Not letting him get away with anything. Says, I don't care who you are. You're just the next guy I got to beat on my way to the
Oh,
top.
time to whip punish that a little too far, but still gets that and gets the throw.
A reversal, and just like this, Hori Sako on his
He
heels.
needs to fire out something. You know what? I think Filipino Man's okay with that. Gets him to
Yeah.
burn the meter. No more EX mallet smashes.
Defang him.
Oh,
What?
it just goes
Filipino
by.
Man in style, and the big jumper out on the stage. This could go a long ways. I'm worried for him now.
Careful.
Yeah, I don't want an injury at this point in the match.
Yipes did that when he defeated Justin Wong in MVC2 one year. Next day, I found him in a wheelchair, so he was
Yeah,
being
we have a
wheeled around.
history of big men getting a little overhyped. It can be a dangerous situation, but an incredible match, and he held it together during the celebration dance. Wow, that was just brilliant, and he played with